Yo, what is up guys? In today's video, I think I'm just gonna lowball because I have no idea what to upload. I'm out of content, please help. And I'm kinda curious to see how much money I could make in an hour. But before I do that, I don't think I have enough coins to lowball. So I'm just gonna ask my good friend George over here to lend me 1 billion coins, just in case there's an item like a Hyperion that I might have to lowball. Alright, so I'm editing this right now, and I'm pretty sure this video is not going to be too long, and 1 hour is not really much time to lowball, but anyways, as you can see right here, I bought this warning helmet for 155 mil, and we're currently at around the 16-minute mark, so this isn't looking too good. So at first, I put the warden helmet on auction for 179 mil, and I just let it sit there while I did some more lowballing. Okay, so we're 28 minutes in, and this guy wanted to sell his black crab hat. I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said 4 mil, which I took that deal immediately because that would already be about a 33% lowball. I put it back on the auction house for 6 mil, which would be a solid 2 mil flip. So this next flip was pretty risky because it was a 9-star Necron helmet, and obviously no one uses Necron helmets in master mode because you might as well use that floor specific diamond head. But anyways, he wanted 70 mil for it, and I didn't really want the helmet, so I was like, I'll just offer 60 mil. It's a pretty big lowball, so I didn't expect him to accept, but he said yeah, so I was like, oh whatever, I'll just buy it. This ended up being one of the best decisions I made. Alright, so if you're trying to replicate what I'm doing, you should know the item you're buying's history, if it's craftable, how to buy it, how to get it, if it's manipulated, all these things. For example, this guy wanted to sell me his Midas staff, and if you didn't know, Scorpius is actually coming soon, so this lessens the value, and so he tried to sell it to me for 58 mil, which I knew that wasn't a good deal, so I just declined the offer. Alright, so this is the last item I'm going to be buying since we have about 3 minutes left, and this person wanted me to buy his Juju bow for 30 mil, and it's actually a little story on how I got it for that cheap. I asked him what the price he had in mind for the Juju bow was, and when he said 30 mil, I immediately accepted that, because Soul Eater 5 Juju bows usually go for around 50 mil. So that's just a little example on how memory can really help you when you're lowballing, and just initially asking them how much they want for their item is a pretty good thing to do, as sometimes you can get the item for way cheaper than you expected. Well, anyways, that was a 17 mil flip. Alright, so I put everything on auction except the Necron helmet, because who would buy a Necron helmet on auction? Anyways, I'm just gonna go give it to a lowballer and try to get it for a good price. Okay, so I'm at a lowballer right now, but my Juju bow did sell, and that was a 17 mil flip. Alright, so this is kinda crazy, but this guy offered 115 mil for my Necron's helmet, and if you remember, I literally bought it for 60 mil, so that is a 55 mil flip, which is pretty crazy. So it's been a while, and my Warden helmet hasn't sold yet, and I realized I got undercutted like 3 times, so I just got a lowballer, and this guy offered 165 mil for it, which is still about a 9 mil flip. I was doing my outro and I almost forgot about this black crab hat that I still can claim for 6 mil. And with that, I sold all my items and I have about 1.546 bill, which is 80 mil more than we started with. So I technically made 80 mil in an hour, but that isn't counting the time I spent selling my items. So it might be 80 mil an hour, I don't know, you could be the judge of it. And to be honest, I didn't actually expect to make so much money in an hour, because I usually make like 30 to 40 mil an hour, but that's alright. Anyways, if you enjoyed that little flipping session, consider subscribing and consider liking the video too, because it does help the video get into the algorithm. Alright, I gotta go now, bye.